Don't we just, YouTube's the thing we love to hate. Here we are, on this website, this vlogging service, and yet so many of us have so many complaints about it, including me. I want to welcome the Black Fez that subbed to me. And oh, what an awesome background. It's got a textured black fez with a black tassel with a wonderful logo of an angry gorilla chomping on a cigar, wearing a fez himself with a crescent on it. Very, very, very cool. And I see he has some classic favorites on his page. Speaking of which, give that kid a fez and chicken bones. Okay, Frank of the Mountain Kid, his son, has received his fez and chicken bones. I'm happy to report. And so as Bowling Ball Out has received his fez and chicken bones. Crazy Cat F Guy, your fez is on the way. And I'm still waiting to hear from Pops Productions, from Pops of Pop Art Productions, and Lisa of DeLisa Productions. And I'm trying to think, is there anybody I left out? And Barfly Brooks, sorry Barfly Brooks. So I need the personal info if I'm going to send you a fez. It's working out kind of good for me. If I sent out all the fences at once, it would really hurt my pocketbook. But this way, I'll just trickle them out. So Crazy Cat F Guy, your fez is on the way. And oh, and I still need to remember to pass your address onto Nigel Cromwell's channel, to Jeff of Nigel Cromwell, so that you may receive some chicken bones. Don't let the cats get them. They'll just love them. Did I tell you my friend Shay? I showed her my chicken bone necklace, and she's like, oh, that's really cool. Because Shay just loves kitschy stuff. No offense, Jeff. And like, she loves like taxidermied animals, those preserved frogs that you can get in Mexico where they're like standing up playing a little mariachi band, like on that cover of the Presidents of the United States of America, that band, and on their CD cover, album cover, whatever. And so Jeff gave me a couple extra chicken feet so they could be like hung from something, with little rubber bands on them. And she said, oh, I can make these into your earrings. I said, okay, go, take them, they're yours. Her boyfriend's dog ate them. Oh, Shay. Oh, so keep him away from pets. The poor animal might choke on him, I think. There was a little bit of bad news. Well, it's bad news. It's some very bad news to some people that Tim Russert passed away rather suddenly. I was rather shocked at that. What is Fez and I turned into like me covering the news and the week's events in my own perspective, Yeah, no, that's sad. And I'll have to say, and I mean, not to disrespect the most recently dead or anything like that, but sometimes Tim Russert, I mean, for American TV journalist, he's a heavyweight. He's one of the better ones. He's probably, of course, now that you're eulogizing, he was the best, but he was one of the really good ones. And but sometimes, man, I just couldn't help it. When Tim was interviewing some politician, I said, man, why are you letting him slide with that? Man, go for it, dig in there. And if any of you ever have the chance or the time to watch how a BBC television journalist does his work, Americans could learn a lot from that, because they're not afraid to keep asking the question until they get a straight answer. Or even if they never get a straight answer, at least they tried, instead of just like letting it slide. No offense, Tim Russert fans. But yeah, he was one of the better ones. So, here's an Irish salute to you, Tim Russert. Schlante. One of those funny things, man. It's like, he looked kind of chubby, and he worked really hard, but his doctor gave him pretty much a clean bill of health, put him on a treadmill, and his heart checked out fine. But some plaque building up in the interior of an artery just broke loose and caused his heart to fail. All right, to the subscriber list. And yeah, I want to apologize to my fellow YouTubers. I haven't been. I do this almost all the time. Apologize for not. I'm trying to catch up on the videos, trying to catch up on my comments. I started to answer a few comments on the last Fez night, and you know, hopefully, touch wood, knock wood, as the Americans say, I will catch up this week. Or maybe I should just have a policy, just, hey, don't count on me responding to your comments. It's not like I'm stuck up. I do read them. Like I said, Fez night is kind of a more friendly forum, but you know, and I'm not saying, usually they're my friends or people that are on the same page, or they already know what I'm all about, so they're not going to really try to pick a fight with me or pick an argument. But I'm not saying, please, if you disagree, feel free. I don't want anybody to feel that they should not be allowed to disagree with me. And in fact, there is a Aurora Kismet, who I really respect and in many ways is very like-minded, took me to task for me speaking positively of Franklin Delano Roosevelt. And she pointed out that FDR, because of, and I don't know if he was solely responsible, but because of the policies of the U.S., prevented a lot of Jews from immigrating to the United States before World War II broke out, and a lot of those Jews suffered, you know, and died because of those actions. And I'll be the first to, you know, remind people of the Japanese internment camps in the U.S. But I don't know. To me, nothing is simple. Politics is complicated, and in defense of somebody else took me to task. This guy apparently used to blog underneath the screen name Stodels. I cannot remember immediately who this was.